Girard College in, I don't know, let's call it Girard Collegeville. Today, the big man's coming to town, so they got to clean up the room. I used to work in retail. I was a retail manager, and whenever the district manager would come to the store, we would always give the store an extra cleaning. And that's what the city's doing today, because today we have two special visitors coming to the city: the President of the United States, the Vice President of the United States, and all the other things that go along with it. But yeah, look, they're cleaning up all over. They're down there, they're leaf blowing. And this is Girard College. Isn't really a college, it's more of a private school that was started by a Philadelphia businessman named Stephen Girard. And I'll tell you, when the school first opened, it was called the School for Orphaned White Boys. And then in the 60s, there was a lot of protest right here on this, like around these walls. And I think it was Cecil B. Moore who became a city council member later. I don't know if he was a city council member in the 60s, but he held several protests because the school was segregated. Poor white orphans. Attorney Cecil B. Moore went to the federal courts in 1968, and it was open to all the races. So yeah, I could probably, you know what I could do? I could just stand right here and we can watch all the dignitaries go in. This is exciting. All right, the shenanigans are beginning. There's a little bit of a protest going on, so what they're going to do is they're going to move these barricades back here. They're going to move the barricades back here and keep the protesters back away. I saw an episode with Joe Rogan making fun of the far left protesters because they wear masks, saying, kind of thinking like they wear the mask for COVID reasons, but they're not. They're doing it for security reasons. They're doing it so they can't get, photographed or all that stuff. There you go.
CCC has issued arrest warrants for Benjamin Netanyahu. You know, the guy who actually gives the orders and commands to Joe Biden, who's made a mockery of the United States.
If you look across the street, what they're doing is they're doing the chalk outline of dead bodies. I'll go over. I'll get a little shot of it. This is what. Kind of looks like a Keith Haring painting, but. They're making the chalk outlines. There's barricade areas, and they're making their chalk outlines a little bit outside the barricade area. Arts and crafts going on in the streets here. And they're not really bothering them. More and more people are just pulling in. They got to go through a checkpoint to see the president. He's giving the speech. If you look inside, this is a very historic building. He's not giving the speech in here. But I believe that building has the best Greek revival architecture in the United States. The property itself is a fortress. There's a fence, there's a wall. There's no way to penetrate this. And he's giving the speech in the middle of the facility. Now the people, not the guys wearing the suits without ties, but the people wearing shorts and flip-flops across the street in the corner, those are just regular civilians who kind of want to see a presidential motorcade. Over here, these are people who are protesting the president. And I'm just going to stand here. This is probably the best spot you're going to get for photograph opportunities. My guy just backed his pickup truck Parked it right here. And nobody said anything to him. He's like, I can't get out. My car, he's going to, how far is this guy going to go? That's hilarious. He's going to have to go, all this block is so long. He's going to have to go down. Probably. You need to know you're the best dressed person here. You're good look. I like it. I've been watching all these people go in. Watch this speech. That man has the nice sport coat.
How many kids did he bought today? How many kids did he bought today? Biden, what do you say? Biden, what do you say?
All right. And now we got more protesters down here.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Because you can't keep the thing on your own.
You claim to stand for liberty and freedom and the freedom of speech. Yeah, you're a candidate who supports people he disagrees with. You're a coward. This vote for the people, by the people, with liberty.
Oh, this is great. Now, the one protest is insulting the other protest. This is. Nobody here is to actually see the president. Still, there's a few people, like 10 people over there. There you go. I would say this little section right here, these are people who I guess aren't protesting, but everybody else that you see is pretty much protesting this visit. I mean, I think it's pretty neat to see a presidential motorcade drive by. Like them or not like them, it's still cool to see. You know, this mother, I've been standing here for 2 hours and he somehow snuck in the back door.
He should not be welcome in a school. He should not be welcome anywhere.
Oh, I don't know. There's no barricade set up back here, so I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to stand. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way so I don't get shot. Well, I shouldn't say the word shot. Secret Service is around. I remember when I went to high school back in like 90, well, I guess it was the 92 election. No. It might have been. It might have been the 92 election. And I saw George Bush, not too far from here, came out of a limousine and waved right outside of my high school. There was like 16 people there. Yeah, unlike the other entrance, this entrance actually has Secret Service, police, people. It's like, if you go to the other entrance, it's just Girard College security guard. You know, I'm standing here and it makes me think of all the Secret Service movies they made. There's Guarding Tess, right? That's a good one. Nicolas Cage, that's a good one. You got Dave, that's a good one. Who likes Dave? Dave might be my favorite political movie. Then you got The Bodyguard. I know it's not necessarily Secret Service, but that's what's going through my mind as I stand next to the Secret Service. I'm just thinking of them. Guarding Tess, I might have to watch. Oh, My Fellow Americans. Did you ever see that? Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon. Is that who? No, James Gardner. That's a good one. My Fellow Americans. That and Dave. I'm going to watch both of them tonight.
Hey, ho, Genocide Joe has got to go.
Very exciting. The protest is going wild. All right, we got some movement. Oh, you hear the motorcade starting up. I can't tell you how much I wasted time today. I wasted so much goddamn time. And you know time is the most precious thing on earth? What a waste of time that was today. Just standing around. Went through the back door. And, I don't know. It was fine. Whatever. It is always neat to see the presidential motorcade. Kind of interesting to see how close the protesters got to his car. It was about, like, there wasn't much of a security setup for him to get in and out. Like, there was no barriers. It was just like 6 cops on bikes. with the Secret Service and the bomb squad and all that stuff. I actually talked to a few people, and some of them were Trump supporters. Some of them were. I think the Palestine people don't like anybody. They don't like anybody at all, because they were yelling at the Trump people and Biden. So I don't know who the hell they're going to vote for. And I would say there was probably about 10 Biden supporters, 10 Trump supporters, and the rest of them were the Palestinian people. And this is the thing I was worried about: traffic.
We're all doing this for your benefit, youngster. Don't you worry about it. You enjoy the circus, and hopefully you can change. That's all it needs.
Look at that. Is that photoshopped or is that a real photo?
This is a real photo.
Wow.
But
Oh, but they're cardboard cutouts.
cardboard cutout.
Wow, that's all right. Okay.
Tell it's a cutout because you look closely at Hillary's face, she's smiling.
The president's gone. The protesters remain. And whatever. None of this means anything. It's just a show.